Good morning, everyone. Dr. John Asplund here. It's Friday, September the 18th, and I'm standing in the brand new King Elementary Gymnasium, which has just finished literally a minute or so ago. Got finished with all the tape coming off of the paint. So we have a newly laid floor. The lines are in for basketball, and have all the hoops up. It's all painted. This gym is basically done, and we're really excited about that. And this gym is really going to be a unique opportunity for the community because the way we laid it out, the doors that come into this area can all be locked off from the school. And so we can give people access on the weekends to use the gym if they're a partner with the district in terms of youth basketball or whatever, to be able to use this gym space, and we really don't have to worry about anybody going into the rest of the building. So really excited about this. It's going to be a really great community space, school space. And we're really excited for people to use it whenever we get that opportunity. Today I'm just going to talk to you very simply about a little bit of a change with how we're going to do attendance. We started out with the effort of trying to have parents log in and do an attendance for their child by 11 o'clock every day. And we're finding now, despite what we thought would happen, that that's become a little bit problematic. So we're going to make a change. And so for parents' sake, you don't have to worry about marking your child attendance anymore after today. So starting Monday, we will handle that in the school, and how we will handle that is if your child is involved in the class that day, whether it be through the synchronous portion of the classroom, or if they're not able to do that, as long as they engage in the lesson in some way, shape, or form, we'll go back the next day and mark them as present. So we'll start to do attendance one day in arrears, so we'll do Monday's attendance on Tuesday morning and so on and so forth. So really don't want to burden the parents with this anymore. We know this is becoming somewhat of a problem, so we're going to make that slight change, and hopefully that makes everybody's life a little easier. In terms of when we're going to make a change, if we're going to make a change, if you didn't see anything from the board meeting, we're still under the plan of when we get to the October board meeting, the board will give us direction in terms of if we're going to come back in person, if that is to happen, when that's going to happen, and just to give everybody a heads up, because I've heard from some people, they're fearful that we're going to then just flip a switch and come back like the next week. That isn't going to happen, because we're going to need some time to prepare and plan, because we made a lot of plans about how we would come back in person, but we're learning from other districts some of the pratfalls and things that have happened in terms of contact tracing and how to make sure we have the proper social distancing and everything associated with that. And in addition, we're also going to be continue to look at the infection rates in our region 2, but also for Knox County, which over the last few days have started to spike back in the wrong direction. And also we're entering cold and flu season, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to be able to have people here, just because the same symptoms for cold and flu are also for COVID-19 in many cases. So we're going to have to look at how many people would have to be out. And so there's a lot of factors that have to go into play, and the board has given us very clear direction on what data they want us to present at the next board meeting. We're working very hard on that right now, and our teachers are doing a wonderful job of engaging the students on a daily basis, and we know they're working really hard and doing the best they can, and we know the parents are doing the best they can, and the students are doing the best they can, and we appreciate that. These are very trying times. We know there's light at the end of the tunnel at some point. We don't know what that point is yet, but we know this isn't going to be a forever situation. But we're still at that point in time right now where we just don't know. But we feel that people are getting a little bit more comfortable with the e-learning platform, and we're glad to hear about that. Finally, I'll end with, you can always go back to that home learning at galesburg205.org email if you're having concerns, because we want to be able to address things on an individual level. So signing off on this beautiful Friday morning here, September 18th, Dr. John Asplund.